Andrew and I have been making films for about 8 or 9 years now with our siblings, Lee and Nathan. And in the past 3 years, we've become a lot more serious about it. And so we realized that after our last film, which was The Chocolate Lord 2, Rise of the Fudge King, we realized that we needed to get more people involved if we were going to be this serious about it.
We'd wanted to do a movie with Nelsons for quite some time.
I think Andrew calls up, hey, you want to make a movie? Yeah.
It was a great experience to work on the film with the Nelsons. We had made films before, so we knew how to do it, but with them, they came in and had a lot of new ideas, and the film turned out a lot better than it ever would have if we had decided to make something on our own again. Andrew and I had done outlines in our previous movies. For Spy Guy, we actually wrote a 10-page script.
Writing the script was a process that basically we just all sat around, semicircle of chairs, and we started brainstorming, you know, and we just wrote down stuff as they came.
The movie really evolved over time with the script. At one point, most of the plot consisted of Spy Guy actually losing the secret information pretty early on in the movie and having to go through the bad guy's building to retrieve it again. Another really random idea we had at one point was that Spy Guy's grandmother would keep appearing to him in visions and telling him what to do. And at the very end of the movie, after the CD gets blended, she would come up to him and go, "You fail!" I am Spy Guy. When we wrote the script, we didn't actually have our characters planned out yet, and we cast it after we wrote the script. Spy Guy was a lot of fun to play because he was kind of like me, and yet, you know, whereas I would talk like this and act like this, Spy Guy would always be like this and talking real high and fast and excited, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah, so when we were trying to figure out who should play who, I was actually considering being Spy Guy, but Andrew's a little more goofy, so he fit it a lot better than I did. And then, I don't know, I kind of like being the bad guys, plus this naturally low voice I have kind of helped in the casting, I guess.
So I opted for the part of the boss because I wanted to be more involved behind the camera and be able to learn more about that. And so I didn't mind having a smaller part. I chose it. I wanted it that way.
In the very beginning, when we were talking about scripts and stuff and we were wrapping up, we were trying to figure out who was going to be who. And so we had a list of all the characters up on the computer, and we were saying all the attributes under each one and what we wanted them to be like. And apparently I fit the description of a guy that coughs and rubs his nose and runs around after the other guy. I was originally going to be the messenger in the beginning, or the contact man. Contact man.
I'm better than the other security guards because I'm a girl.
I think that's why I got chosen for this character, because I was the only one who could scream decently. And yeah, yeah, it's really my climax of this part.
Talk of violence. I get knocked down once. I don't care. I just get right back up. Somebody knocks me down again. I just keep on going.
We chose Jonathan Moore for the messenger agent, not knowing what his full abilities were, and he ended up being really funny, and he is actually not available for an interview. I guess he's become so popular that he's pretty much all scheduled in for interview times. We weren't able to get in, but I hope you enjoyed working on the film.
So basically, Andrew and Michael are the worst directors I've ever seen. My dogs directed better movies than they have. They were so mean. I mean, they told me that I was gonna be the main character, and then they give me this bit part. I'm in like 5 seconds, and then I'm on the ground, and I'm just dead the whole rest of the scene. All you see me is I'm just laying there unconscious and all that. Yeah.
This was really a challenging part for me. Usually I don't play the bad guy in a role, but this one, it really challenged me to my limits. I don't know how long I was in this movie, but it felt like an eternity. I hope you enjoy this film.
Yeah, so they called me like last night for like, what are you doing? And they like, hey, can you come? And I came. So. Look, a bunny!
It's on fire!